Ask G, day 24. Today's question comes all the way from Portugal, and a very good friend of mine, Jim Brennan, who's asked me about the position of the handle for irons and for woods and where the handle should be. Well, the answer, Jim, is actually in the same place. The handle of the golf club should always sit opposite the inside of your left thigh. So basically, with an iron, because we're playing an iron out of the centre, the handle will be slightly ahead of the club head and the ball. With the driver, where we're playing the ball further forward in our stance and just inside that left heel, the handle will still be opposite the inside of the left leg, but will now be level with the club face, if that makes sense. That's because with the driver, the ball's teed up and the ball's on the the club's on the way up as it strikes the ball. So in the setup here, you remember right from the beginning, let's take the driver. I suggested that we start with our feet together and that we split the stance up into 4 parts, and we take the left foot quarter distance to the left and the right foot 3/4 distance to the right. And you can see there that in that position, the handle is opposite the inside of my left thigh, but that it's also now level with the club head itself and the ball. So with the iron and the fairway shot, the ball now is represented in the centre of my stance, but I'm still placing the handle opposite the inside of my left thigh. Hope that makes sense to you. That's because the ball being on the ground here with the iron shot, we're looking again to basically come back to where we started at all times. The reason we address the club, position ourselves with the handle in this position, is because this is where we want to be at the moment of impact. And when we're hitting our shot off the ground, it's where we want to make contact with the ball fractionally before we make contact with the turf. And with the driver, it's where we're right at the very end of the bottom of the circle. We're just about to start to come up as we make contact with it. So very simply, Jim, the handle of the club should be opposite the inside of your left leg. For those of you that play, you'll see some players that sort of line up and they tend to play with the handle directly in the centre of their body, sort of somewhere across down the zip in their jacket. They might be the type of player who in the downswing will really pull forwards with the hands and transfer their weight really hard and fast. But I much prefer a position where we start with the club, where we want to return to at the moment of impact. So there's 24, see you tomorrow for 25. Thank you very much.